Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Retroviewed. My name's Cody Clements. This week, I'm joined by the man who didn't fuck it up this week, Chris Romlin.
Yay!
And Nick Cunningham.
I'm so confused. I expected Chris to intro himself.
No, I got it. I like took a breath in so that I could start, but then I knew I wasn't supposed to.
We're playing Mortal Kombat.
Nope.
Nope.
That's wrong. This is Street Fighter.
Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Super.
Street
Fighter 2 to the new challengers. Capcom.
2 to the new challengers.
Yay.
Power of 6.
Power of at least this isn't the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting Edition Remix
God, how is this?
HD.
According to those stats that were just up there, Ryu is 50.
Yeah, that's probably false. I don't know. I don't know. He's pretty spry for a 50-year-old, I would say.
It is.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah.
Someone press start, I think,
yep,
so
sorry,
we're
I'm
not
on
playing
it.
on the demo there. So we're just gonna do some versus battles because that's gonna be the most fun. We've got 2 players gonna be Nick and
I'm gonna be
And this
Guile.
is Cody.
player one's Cody.
Yeah. I'm going to go
Who will you
with some
select?
Blanca.
It's Blanca.
And
Go
as
with
though
the-
there were anywhere else to choose. Because if you want that sweet, sweet Guile's theme, there's only one way to
Yeah.
get it.
We got a thing for that. Yeah,
It's so good.
so good. All right.
Um,
So once again, we got Cody as Blanca, Nick as Guile.
What's
Street Fighter 2, don't think it really needs a whole lot of kind of introduction. Most people know of Street Fighter. Well,
That's gonna
most
make
people
not
know of
being-
Street
Oh,
Fighter
God
2.
Damn you, son of a bitch.
I would argue that a lot of people probably don't know about Street Fighter, like the original.
the originals, yeah.
Yeah. So the Street Fighter series began with Street Fighter 1, which was released. I'm looking it up right now. I probably should have planned this out better. Can't find it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do Street Fighter. Street Fighter 1.
What is that, an F-16? Or is that some kind of not real jet back there?
Oh, that's no. Neither. I can't imagine. Maybe, I don't know. God, I don't think they really cared about accuracy. I think somebody said, put a jet in the background, and somebody said, oh, yeah, it's got that little scoop thing on the bottom, right? That sounds good. I mean, you also got to think there's nothing but blonde people in the back there, so apparently this is like post-war Germany or something.
Whoop.
No.
Except it's not Germany, it's in the U.S.
Nazi joke.
God.
Jump
damn
into
it.
my
God.
electricity.
So the original Street Fighter was released in 1987 in the arcades, and it had, 4 fighters or something like that? 6 fighters?
I don't even think it had that many, did it?
No, it really didn't have that many. Ryu was amongst them.
Oh, I'm thinking Fighting Street was one of them.
What?
Well, I think there was a game called Fighting Street also.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that has anything to do with this. How many characters? Man, so the thing with Street Fighter is that there's so much stuff like... Oh, I got next, by the way.
Yeah, you can take mine for
Who lost?
because I lost.
No, who lost? Yeah, okay, cool. So there's so much friggin' information about Street Fighter out there, but the original Street Fighter was kind of like all right, let's make a fighting game because those seem to be interesting. And then Street Fighter 2 was kind of the first serious entry, and holy crap did it pick up in the old arcade. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be what is one of the... they're referred to as Shato characters because they shoot things. Yeah, that's right. I've done my rounds in the Street Fighter community. I have.
Street Fighter
is kind of gross. Well, I mean, as you can imagine, there's a pretty big damn following for. Oh, that was ideal.
Well, in both Ken and Ryu kind of have those, like, the moves that everybody remembers. Like,
Well, so if you pick up a copy of Street Fighter 4, you will also find there is Ryu's kind of trainee. I cannot for the life of me remember her name, but she's basically wearing Ryu's gi, and she has little boxing gloves on. Sakura, yeah. And then there's like Dan is kind of a Shato character, and Akuma obviously is a Shato character.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a whole class of Shato characters. Like that's a thing. So, but they are all characterized by they have a Hadouken, they do a hurricane kick of some sort, and many of them do the old Shoryuken as well. But the Hadouken is the kind of defining characteristic. So it's funny though. You would wonder how many variants can you possibly have on the same moveset, and there's actually quite a few. So like Akuma can fire Hadoukens from the air. He fires them diagonally downwards.
Right.
And ow, that didn't go well for me. I'm busy talking. And then like Sakura's Hadouken is this kind of like little baby Hadouken that she charges up. Dan's Hadouken is basically like it only goes for like 3 feet and then fizzles out because he's kind of like the comedy character.
Right.
So his Hadouken is itty bitty tiny and doesn't really do anything. So it's actually more of a detriment to play as Dan and try and Hadouken somebody to death because it just doesn't work.
Right.
But yeah, those are all Shato characters. But then there's, obviously a pretty wide variety of guys.
And not guys like
Gals.
like Blanca.
And
who
also
is-
and also Blanca.
And also Blancas. Many Blancas. How many is that? What's the plural on that?
Blanci?
Blankies.
I'm pretty sure it's Blancas.
Will you stop with the okay, all right. I
Multi-Blancas.
got to focus. Somebody else talk.
I mean, there's so little to say. I feel like just this game is like just kind of iconic for the era that it's from, right? I mean,
Right. Like how many quarters
Oh
did you guys dump into machines?
I mean, the
playing
more
this
accurate question is how many quarters did I not dump into a machine to play Street Fighter?
Man, if I could pull off more than one Hadouken in a row, it should be noted we're playing on Xbox 360 controllers, and the D-pad is not choice.
It is
It
the
is
worst.
It's
the
Maybe
opposite
the
of
worst.
choice.
It's
me.
It's a poor workman
Yeah.
that blames his tools, Chris.
Yeah, you know what? You have to remember we're talking about a game that has a community that like has like $700 fight sticks that you buy for playing.
Oh God, yeah.
exclusively.
Like, it's
definitely some relation to how well you can play the game is what you're playing it on.
Yeah, we'll go. Dowsum.
So this
I know-
particular iteration, now that I'm not controlling anything, this particular iteration of Street Fighter is the Super Street Fighter 2, the new Challengers Edition, which included all of the bonus characters from, God, what was it? Street Fighter 2.
Did that just go into your leg? He asked rhetorically.
So Street Fighter 2, since it was
Awesome,
so
the
popular,
recovery- the recovery time is so long on him. He's just so slow in the air.
but he's floaty, which is kind of nice.
I do not remember any of this character's moves.
You're gonna want to do
Yep, I
full
remember that
full
one.
lower semicircles, I think, and kick.
You mean
That's
you don't
gonna get
remember
you his
any,
flaming
any,
kick?
any of Bruce Lee's moves?
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, geez. That's an awful long time to jump around each other and not hit anything. So Super Street Fighter 2 famously had like a billion different versions of it. Like you could straight up go through the list and it would take a little while to list them all off. So I'm not going to, but this was the I think the largest roster that Street Fighter 2 ever saw, with the exception of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting Edition, which added Akuma as a hidden character.
EX plus alpha.
Yeah, right. But the original Street Fighter 2 was released in the arcades in 1991. I was 6 years old at the time. So I remember
Itty bitty baby.
I remember going to I went to a wedding, and I was real bored because it was a wedding and I was 6
I couldn't. And they didn't give you
or
booze.
or 7 or something like that. And they had an arcade and they had one machine in their arcade. And I was like, this sucks. And I walked over and it was Street Fighter 2. And I started playing that shit. I remember that day distinctly because
Cody,
like
cleaning up.
kicking
Oh,
some ass.
God.
Koyak, oh Jesus, is he having a seizure? We don't know, but that was actually a pelvic thrust.
Oh my. All right, I'll be Vega. The prettiest Street Fighter character.
Man, oh man, oh man! If I had an analog stick, I'd go with some Zangief. Boom.
Zangief.
Can't decide. Can't decide.
What about good old Barlog?
Balrog?
I just mean like it always sounds like Barlog.
Barlog.
It always sounds like Barlog.
Once again, I do not remember the moves of this character.
You want to know a
save my
secret?
life.
Sagat is also a Shato character. but only kind of because he just has this, and that's actually hits higher than most characters. So you pretty much have to fire that from the air. But if you use a weaker punch, I think it fires. Does it fire lower? Yeah, there you go. Good old Vega.
Oh yeah, if I do this, huh? Oh, there you go.
Sagat's fighting style, he does Muay Thai boxing, so a lot of elbow and knee hits.
Right.
First time I found out about Muay Thai boxing, I had known about Sagat for a really long time. I was like, oh, that's what he's doing. He's hitting you with his elbows. That would hurt. There's also a lot of like story. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but
there is so much story.
there's a ton of story. There's some really awful film adaptations. Do not see the Roll Julia one. There is a really great
And by don't, we
First
mean
of all,
absolutely
we
do.
mean absolutely just watch it on
please
repeat.
God. Oh, it's awful. Go check out the anime though. Of Street Fighter 2. There is an animated version. It's just called Street Fighter 2 the movie. That anime is the shit. It's so good. But it goes into a lot of the backstories of the characters.
Right.
Shadow Lu.
P1 moving to me.
Yeah, Nick is gonna take over
Ready
P1.
to lose. By which I mean that I am ready to lose.
I'll be not shot though. Let's go with
Who will I be here?
There's someone that's doing a like a live action Barlog series for Machinima, I think.
I think so. Here, we're gonna switch the old stagey here.
Which, holy crap! Did you see the live action series for Mortal Kombat that they did?
No,
It was actually really good.
I trust. I used to work for them, so like they're capable.
Whoop.
Fun story. She does have a fireball in this one, but it is not executed the same way, so she is officially not a Shato character.
Whoop. That good old.
It had
good
Jerry Ryan playing Sonya Blade.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Interesting that we're not going with the Guile stage.
I switched because I wanted to go to the creepy bathtub stage because I didn't understand the stage.
what's
for
that?
a really
It's
long
so
time.
much extra.
I wanna know what
when
that
E Honda is in this stage.
Oh yeah.
I want to know what that says in the background on that sign that the painting holds up at the end.
Whip, whip.
Look at those thunder thighs.
Such thunder thighs. Such a short punch.
Man,
to
I do
Barlog.
not remember how to do her spinning bird kick.
I don't remember how to do any of his.
I think he's
Down,
he's a
it's-
charge character,
it's-
so
is it
back
not-
2 seconds, forward and punch.
Is it not
Yeah,
down
which
up kick?
God, this D-pad I want to throw this
Like charge down?
controller in
Yeah,
the
charge
garbage.
down up kick.
Oh my god, it is! Good job. I never really got the charge moves because, like, how the hell are you going to actually hold down for a couple of seconds
Right.
in the middle of a heated battle? Like, no way. But apparently, it's doable, so.
I'm dead again already. So
What other... do we have any, like, fun, interesting trivia about
No.
Street Fighters? Street Fighters? We probably should have done research. We never
There's
did
something
research.
around M. Bison. I can't remember what it is.
Oh,
Just his
I've
name, I
I've
think.
got the list of the 7 different versions, by the way, of Street Fighter 2.
oh nice.
I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, and then the World Warrior Special Champion Edition, Turbo, the new Challengers, and HD Remix. So, I think I've owned at least 3 of those.
The HD remix is actually really good.
Yeah, super great. All the animation was done by oh fuck.
Backbone? No, it wasn't Backbone, was it?
Nope, starts with an O. Hey, look at that. I got
Yeah,
a link to the HD remix right here in front of me. I'll find that out for you in just a second.
Kaboom. Who have we not played? E Honda, M Bison.
I'm going to be Mr. Honda.
Mr. Honda Accord.
Japan.
Honda Accord.
God. You just
Udon. That's right. I was like, it's a food. Udon was the company that did the art for the Turbo HD remix.
Yeah, E Honda also has the basically similar to that move M Bison just did. There it is.
Yep. Hey, remember this?
Remember that time?
Remember when he can walk in this version?
Yep.
Ow. Somehow you died anyway.
I don't know how that
You
happened.
kicked me in the back and you died anyhow.
He kicked him in the back, but his arms were still moving so fast. He rotated around and hit
All
him.
them arms.
So many arms.
I believe it's 1,000. 1,000. The 1,000. Oh, thanks for stomping on my face. You're a wonderful stand-up sort of guy.
I'm not standing up much. Jesus Christ. M. Bison is not my character of choice. In case that is not readily apparent.
Done. Got it. What's the score? Have we been keeping track?
Nope,
Who's the
no.
ultimate champion here?
You guys have been winning. I've been losing. That's the only thing I remember.
Oh man, look at did you see Bison's beat up face in the back there?
He's so sad.
Blood
Oh.
running from the eyes.
Awful. Awful.
DJ.
Oh, DJ's great.
If by great you mean
Ooh, let's have
so
have
bad.
some DJ on DJ action.
I don't know if I want to do that. Just because the way it sounds. I'll go with Cammy. Pink Cammy, apparently. Pink Shammy?
Why not?
I
Right.
could go for
Pink ShamWow?
back to Guile's, but we could pick something else if you want.
I always like Dulcime's stage. You guys remember that one with the
I
elephants?
sure do.
Mhm.
I sure do.
And they go. "Wah!" I could hear that from across an arcade when I was a kid. I was like, "Oh, they got Street Fighter here." Oh man, don't know her moves.
Oh yeah, yep. This was one of those characters that it was like, I just remember playing against him a bunch, because he was
Who's like first stage?
Okay, got it.
Oh,
Okay,
hey.
well,
that works.
that's unfortunate for me.
Oh, so are those crotch punches. I mean, I guess fortunate for you would be the most appropriate term. Oh,
Oh
there
god,
you go.
I only have one setting and it's kick a bunch from the ground, like that. Sorry.
I kind of like where they went artistically when they with Street Fighter 4.
with the ink painting and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Oh, that game is great. Fun story. I got that game on my 3DS. That was actually the only place that I own a copy of it.
Really?
Pretty much the console version. Like,
Really?
almost exactly. Like, it looks great. It plays great. That was the game that convinced me that the 3DS was capable of playing full-on console games.
Eek.
So,
And
What
has
is it,
it
Cannon Drill?
has it
okay.
lived up to that expectation?
I mean, there are games that were originally released on the 3DS that have been ported to consoles. So, yes.
Is that the same thing as playing a console game?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, what is
hey.
that? What is that? Oh, God.
Look
I
what
wasn't
he's-
expecting him to shoot
what
things.
he's got.
Oh, God. How did you do this? You're a monster. Nobody has ever shot anything with DJ. You just unlocked the secret of the universe. You son of a bitch.
We're playing a hacked version.
Apparently.
Yeah,
Where
the-
everyone's secretly a Chateau character.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
look at it.
I'm
Look at
glad
it.
I'm glad
Look
you
at
found
go.
it, but
Look at it flying across
none
the
of none of
screen.
those anymore, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
Something about grabbing, I don't remember how. All right. Oh wait, it's medium punches, isn't it? I'll figure it out. Maybe.
Come
No.
on, buddy. Oh, right.
Right in the ball sack.
Just uppercut right to the ball sack.
Look at his pecs. That's grotesque.
You know, as as much as I'm sure you want to sit around and watch us beat the crap out of each other,
I mean,
I think we'll do one more round
do you
here.
not?
I think we'll do one more round here and then call it good.
In our favorite stage.
I was gonna say championship round.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa there, guys.
Can't adjust
Whoa there.
the attack level. That would be a bad idea.
It's the same, right? Yeah, 4. Okay.
Yeah, 4 and 4. Except yours is 5, you son of a bitch. I don't remember how to T-Hawk.
Sonic Boom.
Okay, all right, well.
He's got what's that lightning kick?
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
Oh, that one. That one right there.
Well, I mean, you know, if I knew you were just going to be sitting there shooting me from a distance, I would have gone ahead and
He's got that wicked roundhouse too. Guile does. Oh God!
Oh, what is that to the face? How does that feel, little fucking dude with your kicking and jumping and sonicking? Oh, yeah, look at that. I blocked it.
Sonic
Oh,
Boom.
look at that. I kicked you. Oh, look at that. I'm kicking you again.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Many kicks to the face.
Oh,
T-Hawk, the
giant.
Indian boss.
Well, I mean, kick
Native-
to
Native
kick-
American.
Kick
Native
to
American,
the
please.
entire upper half of his body, pretty much. His feet are so huge.
Will you stop it? I see what you... The worst part about playing against Guile is like you see him crouching and you're like,
Oh.
oh nope, that's not a thing.
Yeah, you're like, well, I guess
That's
I'll
fine.
just stay over here and just let time run out. Or you'll depend on the shitty D-pad of an Xbox 360
I know, right?
controller to mean a failed move.
I don't know how to T-Hawk. Is it a charge move? Nope. Is it a kick move? Somebody is yelling at their screen.
Throw it
They're
up,
like,
down!
Just fucking do this thing! Duh!
Let me see if I can find anything about T-Hawk here. Hold on.
Too late. Match over. Draw! Draw!
No! What the
Yes! The best finish! Woo! I'm the winner.
All right.
That was great. Look at it. Look at his angry face in the back there. He says, "I don't like you, and also it smells fucky in here."
God, it's like somebody stole his land. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this week. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Tune in next week when we'll be playing another game that we'll probably like less than this one.
Yeah,
Chance.
Odds
Chance.
are pretty good.
likely.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Feel free to check out the rest of our episodes on our YouTube channel or on the website, 30livespodcast.com. That's 30livespodcast.com.
Like the numbers.
Like the numbers 30. Also, check out our other show, 30 Lives Podcast. And we're also starting a little funding round here. So if you guys like what we're doing and want to kick a little money our way so that we can, put more money into equipment and
So that we
and
can
other
do it
things.
so good.
Man, it's just so right.
You can check it out. It's at patreon.com/30lives. That's Patreon, Patreon. There's all sorts of cool little things you can donate towards. You have tiers that you can donate per episode of our podcast, and you'll get a little kickback in the form of stickers and shout-outs and all sorts of cool little stuff. So check it out and help us continue to do what we enjoy doing, which is play games and shout at each other.
Yep. You can also find more information about it on our website. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next week.